You know, they say crime doesn't pay, but history might beg to differ. Let's dive into the world of heists and robberies, where the stakes are high and the security measures, well, let's just say they've come a long way. We start with the Great Train Robbery of 1963, a heist that happened in the dead of night, on a quiet railway line in Buckinghamshire, England. With no advanced security measures in place, the robbers made off with a cool £2.6 million. That's over 50 million in today's money. Imagine the financial shockwaves that sent through the economy. Then, fast forward to 2005. In Fortaleza, Brazil, a group of audacious thieves decided to dig their way to fortune. The Banco Central burglary saw them tunneling their way into the bank's vaults, making off with a staggering 70 million reais. The economic fallout? Let's just say it was a pretty big hole to fill. As we can see, security measures back then were, how should I put it? A bit of a train wreck. But hey, we live and learn, right? Now, you'd think after all these infamous heists, banks would have upped their game, and you'd be right. But as the saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. Indeed, the world of security has seen a fascinating evolution. Following these high-profile heists, banks and other institutions have been compelled to innovate, leading to the advent of advanced security systems. Take, for instance, the Antwerp diamond heist back in 2003. Despite having state-of-the-art security, those crafty crooks still managed to make off with a fortune. But the game of cat and mouse didn't end there. Oh no, security measures have become increasingly sophisticated over the years. We're talking biometric scanners, artificial intelligence, and more, making the classic heist a thing of the past. So, security has come a long way since the days of simply locking a vault. But as we've seen, even the most advanced systems can't always stop a determined thief. Now, we're not condoning crime here, but there are some financial lessons to be learned from these daring heists. For starters, let's talk about risk and reward. In the world of finance, this means assessing the potential return on an investment against the potential loss. The bigger the risk, the bigger the potential reward. The same principle applies to heists. The thieves take on huge risks, from planning and executing the heist to escaping and staying hidden. The rewards? Well, those are often substantial, but the risks are equally, if not more, significant. It's a high-stakes game of all or nothing. This brings us to our second point, the importance of planning and foresight. In finance, as in heists, success often hinges on meticulous planning. It's about foreseeing challenges and preparing for them. Whether it's securing the perfect getaway car or understanding market trends, the devil is in the details. The most successful heists, like the most successful investments, are those that are well-researched, well-planned, and well-executed. Finally, let's talk about consequences and accountability. In finance, if you make a bad investment, you lose money. In heists, if you get caught, you lose your freedom. Either way, there are consequences. And just as investors are accountable to their shareholders, thieves are accountable to the law. The aftermath of these heists often involves a long game of hide and seek with the authorities, ending in arrests and jail time. The high reward suddenly doesn't seem worth the high risk, does it? So what have we learned today? Well, crime doesn't pay, at least not in the long run. And as for security measures, they're a bit like a game of cat and mouse. As they evolve, so do the tactics of those looking to outwit them. But in the end, it's always better to be the cat, right?